Hello, my neighbors. You ever seen that on social media yet? Hello, my neighbors. Yeah, shut up. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's good morning, my neighbors. That's what it is. Well, it's afternoon, and we're about showtime here. Aerial radio show from 2 to 7 on 103.7 to Fox, just like it's scrolling down there. You can stream it if you want to, all of that. We got some exciting news here yesterday. Ragbri announced the theme for Mason City and their stop. I'm happy with this. I think this is great. It's going to be called, well, first of all, it's July 27th. We know that this is the third time it's been in Mason City for an overnight stay, and it's always been a Wednesday because we're in the middle of the state, obviously. And it's 100 miles that day. They're going from Emmitsburg from the Tuesday night stay all the way to Mason City, and it's 100 miles. They'll have some stops on the way, obviously, but Ride of the Century is the name of that's the theme for the Mason City stop. And kudos to the great committee that came up with this. I think it's a wonderful idea. Ride of the Century. Remember, it was like the best hump day ever last time? And I don't know what they were going to do with that if they can't have the same one, right? So Ride of the Century. I think that's pretty cool. So entertainment has not been announced yet, and that'll be coming up soon, I'm imagining. But at least the theme is out there as well. So that's awesome. All right. So what are we going to be doing on the show today? Music-wise, hey, we're going to go deep into the foxhole. We got all your great classic rock hits that you always have loved for many years. But we're going to go deep with Thin Lizzy and Winger. And we're also going to have a Fox Undercover tune, which is always just before 4 o'clock, between 3:45 and 4. And it's going to be a classic Eagles tune, redone or reimagined, and it's going to be covered by Ann Wilson. Not Hart, but just Ann Wilson from an album that she had that come out about 4 years ago. All right. Other than that, today is Epitaph Day. What would you want on your tombstone? I asked that on the 1037 The Fox Facebook page. What would your epitaph say? I think I would have a microphone and then under it say, is this thing on? Is this thing on? Not test 1, 2. Gosh, I hate that. I always like to get into a mic when I'm testing it and actually say some things. TV dinner day is today, too. Yeah. C.A. Swanson and Sons introduced the first TV dinner back in 1954. And if you need a reminder, it consisted of roast turkey with stuffing and gravy, sweet potatoes, and peas, all in an aluminum tray and sold for like 98 cents back then. Well, Swanson actually stopped calling them TV dinners in 1962, even though we continued to call it that. And you had to set them on a TV tray, right? Yeah, watching TV and eating a meal. What was your favorite? I think anything, for me, it was anything the Hungry Mans were dishing out. Yeah, I think that was what I was subjected to. Also, we are going to have our sidelines to the headlines. We're going to be featuring Google. They got some news or an update to tell you about. Rob Gronkowski, the Gronk. What's he going to be? What's he up to? Spicy McNuggets are in the news. Burritos are in the news. Computer chip supply is in the news. And also what Dyson, the vacuum company, what they're doing about air and audio. How about that? That's all coming up. Sidelines to the headlines. We like to do the sidelines to the headlines that come in second or third that you don't hear about. And we don't get into politics and all that crap. Usually politics and COVID. We don't get into either one of those. If it's emergency, yes, we will, but not really. 3 simple things women want. There are 3 simple things. Guys, that's for you. We'll reveal those. Women, you can just play along. I guess we would rather walk anymore. Yeah, new survey came out. Plus, something you can tell your spouse, guys, if she bugs you about mowing the lawn this summer. Yeah, she'll get a kick out of it if you use it. Anyway, this real secret to losing weight. We're going to have that on there too. And a new dating term called bread crumbling is happening. We got all that, plus on the learning curve, how to properly clean your rod and reel. I paused. How to properly clean your rod and reel. Like you fishermen need to know how, right? You probably have your way of doing it, but I've got the professional way. Okay. Plus some funny things on Facebook, 3 things you didn't know. And that's all coming up here this afternoon, 2 to 7 on the Harry O Radio Show. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook where you're at right now, YouTube. You can do see Instagram and Twitter as well. All right. Appreciate it much. See you on